Hi everyone, my name is Andry Reyes, and in this opportunity, I will be sharing with you certain sounds in English, sounds that you will love and enjoy all the way. It is essential to know that sounds in English are very important in order to master our knowledge in the language we are teaching or learning. And if by any reason you can't master these two sounds I will be showing to you, you might be confusing people in your conversations when you are speaking or even when you are teaching in case you are a teacher. Many students complain very often about not understanding the differences between these two sounds I am about to show you. And it creates in them lots of difficulties as for accuracy. In this video, I will show you the differences between these two sounds and I will help you to understand them and master them. So, follow me. Let's get started. So, hi guys, here we are. We are just right in. So as I said before, we will be talking about sounds here. So we'll be talking about phonology and a little bit of phonetics. I'm going to go straight to the point. The two sounds I was mentioning in the introduction are the S sound and the S sound. So these two sounds are very important to master our knowledge in English and to master a good pronunciation. So let's continue. Here we have the sound versus the sound If you notice the sound and you notice the sound they are very different, even though you might see they will be sound very similar, but they are different. Let's have a look at them. The first thing we have to know is that with the sound the tongue is low as well as the jaw, like in the word bad. Look at this: bad, sad, and cat. While in the S sound, the tongue is in the middle part of the mouth, stretching out your lips a little bit, like this, like in the word bad. Look at this: bad, or bet, or set. Look at this. I'll repeat this again: bad, bet, set. Let's repeat this: bet, bet, set. Let me repeat this again: bed, bet, set. Okay, let's continue. On the other side, the sounds it comes from the very front of your mouth and your jaw is forward, not backward. Now check out on the other side of the sound look at this. It is at the front of the mouth, but the mouth comes or becomes more closed. Check this out. The mouth is open, tense, and rounded for the ah sound. But for the S sounds, the mouth does not drop, but is wide and relaxed. And they both are short vowel sound. Okay, let's continue with more important information about these two wonderful sounds. Here I have the sound. Check this out. In this part, check this, that the mouth is wide open. Look at example here of this mouth, how open and rounded it is. And here, the jaw is down, okay? It's down. So these sounds will be represented like you see, and in some words like bad, you see, bad, how my jaw just like drops and my mouth get rounded. Look at this. Let's continue. As I said, it comes from the very front of your mouth and the jaw goes forward and not on the back. So let's continue with this. And the mouth is wide open, as I mentioned before. See, The mouth is wide open and it is sort of rounded mouth. Bad. Remember that word, bad. Let's continue with the next one. And as I mentioned, it is also a vowel sound. Now, let's have a look at this video on how this person pronounced this important sound. Pay attention, please.
Let's take a look at the pure A vowel, up close and in slow motion. The tongue tip is down and the back of the tongue lifts. Here's the word sat. The tongue position is easy to see because of the jaw drop needed for this vowel.
Okay, did you see that? Did you see that? Let me repeat that again.
Let's take a look at the pure A vowel, up close and in slow motion. The tongue tip is down and the back of the tongue lifts. Here's the word sat. The tongue position is easy to see because of the jaw drop needed for this vowel.
Okay. Now let's talk about the E sound. E sound. Check this out. As I mentioned before, the E sound, the tongue is in the middle part of your mouth. It's in the middle part of your mouth. And it is a stretching, but your lips are a little bit they're stretching your lips a little bit, like in the word bed. You see, bed. Look at the mouth here on the picture, how it looks, and you will realize how our mouth is different from the other when we pronounce ad or we pronounce so check this out. The mouth does not drop, but it's wide and relaxed, remember, and it is at the front part of your mouth, but the mouth becomes more closed. This mouth, look at this mouth, is closed, is more closed than the mouth when you pronounce that your mouth get rounded and your lips get tensed when you pronounce when did you pronounce your lips are more relaxed, okay? And this is also, as I mentioned before, a short vowel sound. Let's continue with the next one. And this video, this guy is also helping us with this pronunciation. Pay attention because this guy is British. And remember that there's a little bit difference between British and English. However, we follow the IPA, let's say, steps that they have set for us. So pay attention to this, guys, please.
With the E sound, it is also at the front of my mouth, but my mouth is more closed. Look here at the difference between the two sounds.
Okay, did you notice that? Did you notice how different they are? He said so he was, when he was pronouncing his lips were sort of relaxed, but when he was pronouncing the lips got tensed and the mouth got rounded. Okay, so the difference is there, and I hope you love this and you put this into practice so you can master your abilities in the learning and teaching this language and learning this sound, as well as not only for teaching but also for speaking on your daily conversations. So let's continue with more sounds. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat, or I'm going to make some examples using minimal pairs. Remember that minimal pairs are essential tools when you are teaching pronunciations to our students. When we are teaching pronunciation to our students, they are excellent because they help students to understand the differences between words and concepts. And they are very, very important. They help students. You can help them, make some activities like dictation, for example. Dictating minimal pairs will help you get your student a lot of knowledge on the making the difference in between words with the sound or words with the sound. Check this out. What I have prepared here for you. For example, here we have the word axe versus X. Axe, X. Also, we have the word mad versus met. Mad, met. Also, I have the word pan. Look at this. Pan versus pen. Pan, pen. Repeat that. Pan, pen. Also, I have another one. Say, this one is very important. Bad. Look at this. Bad. 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 Let's continue. The other one is bag. Bag versus bag. 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 Now, let's see another one. This one, flash. Look at this. Flash. Flash versus flesh. Flesh. Flash. Flesh. Flesh. Let's repeat them. Let's repeat them all. X, met, pen, bed, bed, flesh. The S sound. X, met, pan, bed, bag, flash. Did you notice that? I hope you practice these minimal pairs. Remember, minimal pairs are very helpful when you were teaching English, when you were teaching students to identify differences in words and even in writing and in reading and pronouncing, of course. Let's continue with some more we have. Here we have sample in sentences. Check this out in sentences. I love this sentences. Check this out. Check this out. The first one, Dad had a pet bat. Remember this. Dad had a pet bat. Check this out again. Dad had a pet bat. Did you notice that? Did you notice how different they sound? Check out the second example. These are bad eggs. These are bad eggs. These are bad eggs. Eggs. Bad eggs. Eggs. The third example is your grammar is getting better. Your grammar is getting better. Getting better. Grammar. Better. Grammar. Better. Grammar. Getting. Your grammar is getting better. Okay, did you notice that? Did you notice the difference? I did. Oh yes, I did. I love this. Check this out. Check this out. Another examples that we have here to practice some sentences. Look at this. These are kind of interesting to me. Very, very interesting. Look at this. Look at this example. The fat man had a handbag. The fat man had a handbag. Check this out now. He said the pen was on yellow bench. He said the pen was on the yellow bench. He said the pen was on the yellow bench. Check this out. The fat man had a handbag. The fat man had a handbag. Okay, did you notice that? Let me do that slow now. Slow. The fat man had a handbag. Did you notice that? Check this out, the next one. He said the pen was on the yellow bench. He said the pen was on the yellow bench. Did you notice how my mouth kept here relaxed when I pronounced the second one, and how rounded it gets when I said the fat man had a handbag? This is very interesting and it is important to put into practice. Let's continue. Now, I'm going to have here some sentences that they have both sounds together. For example, Anne never gets bad grades in French. Check this out. Anne never gets bad grades in French. French, French. Never, never. Bad. The next one. He is the best man. He is the best man. Best man. Best man. I love these sentences. Jesus Christ. The next part I'm going to be sharing with you is some extra to practice. There's always extra. In English, there's always an extra to practice. Now, let's continue with this. Let's continue with this wonderful practice. As sound, bad language. Look at this. Bad language. Wise man. Happy family. Charm. Sad. Band. Now check the other one. The S sound. Better friend. Better friend. Never ending. Never ending. 10 red eggs. 10 red eggs. Jam. Jam. Set. Set. Bend. Bend. Let's pronounce them one on one. Bad language. Better friend. Wise man. Never ending. Happy family. 10 red eggs. Jam. Jam. Sad. Set. Band. Bend. Did you like that? Oh, I loved it. I loved it. Very, very, I loved it very, very much. That is great. That's great. Okay. And I hope you have loved this so much as I have. And I just have to say thank you very much. And I hope you have enjoyed it and you have learned this important sounds in English, because they will help you a lot to master your communicative skills in both understanding and also when you want to make yourself understood. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon for more and extra videos about pronunciation, an excellent topic to be treated in all languages school and all languages course. Thank you very much. It was a great pleasure.